Welcome to English Labs.
This cafe is my favorite place to breathe and switch off. Thanks for meeting me, Sophie.
Of course, I needed this too. Last week at work was exhausting.
Same here. Endless emails, phone calls, new projects. Sometimes I wonder if I'm the only one who feels overwhelmed.
Trust me, you're not. Overwhelmed means you have too much to do and start to feel lost, right?
Exactly. Yesterday, I almost cried at my desk, but then I remembered we booked this brunch.
I know the feeling. My boss gave me 3 urgent tasks at 5 p.m. I thought, how can anyone finish all this? But coming here, seeing you, I feel lighter.
It helps to talk, doesn't it? Sometimes just saying, I'm tired, makes you feel better already.
Yes, and this tea is perfect. Do you ever get burnout? My therapist used that word last month.
Burnout is real. It's when you're so tired or stressed at work, you stop caring, even about things you normally like.
That's it. You know, nobody teaches us how to rest. We learn how to work, but not how to pause.
So true. What do you do now to relax after work?
Sometimes I walk in the park or listen to music on the bus. At home, I leave my phone in another room for an hour.
That's a good idea. I try to cook real food instead of fast food. Cooking helps me slow down.
I wish I liked cooking. Maybe you can teach me. What else helps you?
Lately, I switch off notifications. For 1 hour in the evening, no emails, no social media, just me, my book, and tea.
That sounds so peaceful. My grandmother calls it rest your eyes. Just look out the window and do nothing.
Grandmas are wise.
Do you ever feel guilty for resting?
Sometimes, yes, like I'm being lazy. But my therapist says rest is part of the process. It's productive rest.
Productive rest. What a great expression. That's something to remember.
I write reminders in my planner now. Time for you. It helps me see that self-care is important.
Self-care means doing things that make you feel good, healthy, and calm, right?
Exactly. It's not selfish, it's necessary.
I wish we talked about stuff like this at work. Everyone looks fine, but maybe they're also tired and stressed.
Definitely. Next week, let's check on each other. Send a message during the week. Did you rest today?
Deal. Also, next time, let's do a relaxing activity together. Yoga class, nature walk, or just tea at your place.
I love that idea. It's a date.
I feel better already just making these plans.
Good
Me
morning,
too.
Sophie.
It's nice
Did you
to know
sleep
I'm not
okay last
alone.
night?
Morning, Eva. I slept maybe 4 hours. I just couldn't stop thinking about everything I have to do this week.
I get that. Sunday night anxiety is real. Anxiety is that nervous, worried feeling, especially before a big week.
Yes, it started as soon as I checked my emails. I wish I could turn my brain off at night.
Me too. Sometimes I listen to a meditation app before bed. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it helps me fall asleep.
Maybe I'll try that. Look at our lists for today. Mine is already too long.
Mine too. Let's breathe for a minute. Just stop. Inhale, exhale. They both take a deep breath. Sophie closes her eyes.
That helps, even if it's just for a few seconds. Do you set little break goals during the day?
Yes, otherwise I forget to move. I set an alarm every hour. When it rings, I stretch or walk to the window.
Good idea. Last week, I sat at my desk for 4 hours without standing up. My back hurt so much after that. I need to take better care of myself at work.
Same here. That's why I keep a water bottle close. If I see it, I drink. If not, I forget.
What about difficult meetings? Today, I have one after lunch and I'm already nervous. Nervous means my stomach feels tight and my hands get cold.
I know that feeling. Sometimes I write down what I want to say before the meeting. That way, even if I get nervous, I remember my points.
Do you ever get scared to speak up in meetings?
Of course, but I try to remind myself everyone is busy thinking about their own words. And if I make a mistake, that's okay. Most people forget in 5 minutes.
That's a good point. Sometimes I rehearse in my head, like a little speech. Rehearse means practicing before you say things out loud.
I've done that in front of the bathroom mirror sometimes.
Sometimes I wish I could just say, I'm not okay, in front of my whole team. But I worry it makes me look weak.
That's so unfair. Needing help doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're honest. Maybe if one person is brave enough, others will follow.
Maybe I can talk to our manager. She seems open, right?
Yes, she surprised me last month. She said mental health is important and asked if anyone needed shorter meetings.
That's true. She even gave us quiet room days for focused work. It's rare to have leadership that cares.
We're lucky in that way. Do you ever use the quiet room?
Sometimes when I have big reports to write, it helps me rest my mind, like a mental reset.
Rest your mind. I like that. I wish we could schedule self-care like a team event.
Honestly, we should. Weekly tea break or a 5-minute office stretch. Little things make a big difference.
What about snacks? Last week I replaced my chips with nuts and fruit. More energy, less crash.
And drinking water, like you said. Sometimes I don't realize I'm just thirsty, not tired.
Me too. What do you do if you feel totally stuck? Like you can't do anything right?
I try to take a short walk outside if I can. Or I call my sister. She always reminds me it's just a job, not my whole life.
That's a great reminder. Sometimes I look at pictures in my phone. Friends, family trips, my dog. It helps me remember life is bigger than work.
Life is bigger than work. I needed that today. Recently, when someone complains at work, I smile and say, let's take a deep breath first. It helps us both calm.
I'll try that too. What about when your mind races at your desk?
I write a brain dump. Just scribble every thought in a notebook, then pick one task to focus on.
That's so practical. Step by step, not all at once.
Exactly. And when everything feels like too much, I remember we can always ask for help.
Like now with you. Talking helps so much.
Anytime. Hey, do you want to eat lunch outside today? A little sun, some fresh air. It might help us both reset.
Yes! Let's go to that new salad place by the square.
Sounds perfect. Let's finish this email storm first, then lunch break.
Deal. Oh, and remember to breathe.
I will. Let's make today less about stress, more about small joys.
Agreed. Here's to lunch, laughter, and a little more kindness to ourselves.
I love this time of day. The world feels soft, like everyone is winding down.
Me too. And honestly, we needed some fresh air after all those spreadsheet wars this morning.
Spreadsheet wars. Should we get awards for surviving difficult mornings?
I nominate us for Best Dramatic Exit Before Lunch. Remember when you said, if this spreadsheet crashes, I'm moving to the mountains?
I meant it. I could totally see myself with goats on a hillside, far away from Wi-Fi.
You'd be the only mountain goat with perfect hair and a laptop.
Only if you promise to visit. I'm really grateful we share the apartment. Coming home to someone who gets it. What a gift.
Same here. I feel lucky every day. Grateful means thankful for something good, right?
Exactly. Like right now, I'm grateful for sunlight and for these comfy shoes.
And for your playlist, we survived Monday because of those dance songs. Honestly, music is my secret weapon after a bad day.
Me too. Do you ever just stop, look around, and think, wow, I'm alive. I made it through another day.
I do, especially on days like this. Sometimes I even thank the trees. Sounds crazy, but it works.
Nature therapy. My grandma hugs trees. She says it's better than coffee.
She's ahead of her time. Maybe if work is too much, we should try tree hugging as a team-building activity.
Imagine our boss's face. Today's strategy meeting will be held under the oak tree. Hugs mandatory.
First agenda, how to de-stress. Second agenda, how to wash tree sap out of our hair.
You'd still look glamorous even with twigs.
Stop, you'll make me blush. Do you know what I love most about these walks?
What?
We laugh. Even if we're tired or a little sad, we always find something funny.
That's our superpower. Did you know laughter is like exercise for your soul?
Yes, and it's free. No fancy gym membership required.
I read that even fake laughter can help you feel better. Should we test it?
Wow, my neighbors would think I need therapy.
Too late. I already booked us for laugh therapy at home.
And gratitude hour. Quick, say 3 things you're grateful for right now. Okay, 1.
Walking here with you. 2, that we didn't burn dinner last night. 3, my favorite pillow waiting for me at home.
1, delicious iced tea. 2, my hilarious and supportive roommate. 3, the tiny plant on my windowsill that refuses to die.
Our plant is a survivor, like us.
I bet if plants could talk, they'd say, just keep going one sunbeam at a time.
And don't compare your leaves to someone else's.
I love that. Hey, do you want to swing on the playground for a minute? I haven't done that in years.
Only if you promise to take a ridiculous picture.
Of course. Imagine the caption, work stress? Not today.
Adulting is easier when you still act like a kid sometimes.
Sometimes I think grown-ups forget that being silly is healthy.
Let's never forget.
If anyone saw us right now, they'd never believe we spent all week looking so professional.
And thank goodness for that. No one needs to know our secret beauty recipe. Avocado masks, big laughs, and zero shame.
Zero shame, you say, while your mask is sliding down your chin.
Hey, respect my advanced self-care technique. But seriously, I love doing this together. Remember our first spa night when we spilled oil on the new rug?
I'll never forget. The floor turned into an ice rink. At least the apartment smelled amazing for weeks.
And from that night, our motto became at-home spa equals guaranteed mess.
And I love this ritual. It's not just about my skin, it even makes my mind feel lighter.
Self-care isn't just about looks, is it? I think it's a way to thank our bodies for handling so much stress every week.
Exactly. And it's a reminder that we deserve kindness, even from ourselves. Kindness is when you treat yourself gently and with care.
My mom always says, if you don't take care of yourself, who will? Maybe moms are always right.
I agree. What's amazing is how little things can change the mood. A long shower, a nice lotion, good music, silly talk.
And laughter. They say laughing is better than expensive creams.
In that case, we'll live to 100. No one laughs at themselves more than we do.
And our slipper dance? The second best stress buster after a slow shower.
It should be a global trend. This year's fashion, slipper ballet.
Magazine headline, forget the shame, embrace the fun.
You know what I've realized? Happiness sometimes lives in these simple nights. Sometimes it's just being aware of the small things. Being here, best friend nearby, tasty tea, cozy home.
Tonight, I'm grateful you don't judge my green monster mask, that we share these laughs, and that we survived another week at work.
I'm grateful for your perfect fruit plate, your crazy ideas for relaxing, and for your laugh, especially when the kitchen explodes.
And to think, it all started because we decided to be roommates. Friendship is self-care too, you know?
Totally. Having a friend's support is better than any facial mask.
Next week, let's make our spa night a movie night. Cheesy romantic comedy, popcorn, and lots of giggles. Deal?
Only if you promise not to spill popcorn on the rug this time.
Do you ever have those nights when you feel tired but you just can't sleep? Your brain keeps spinning with the strangest thoughts?
All the time. It's like my mind has a worry playlist that starts at midnight. The same songs over and over. What if I made a mistake at work? Did I say something strange? What happens next week?
Yes. Sometimes I wish I could just turn off my head for a while. Sometimes it gets so noisy that I start Googling how to worry less at 2 a.m.
That's when I usually reread old texts from my mom or try to listen to rain sounds. But honestly, when it gets really heavy, I talk to my therapist.
I've been thinking about therapy, but part of me is afraid. Afraid it means something's wrong with me.
Totally normal fear. I felt the same at first. But I realized therapy isn't about being broken. It's for sorting things out, understanding myself, putting problems in order, like cleaning out a messy closet.
Messy closet. That makes so much sense. I always thought you only needed therapy if you had a crisis or if you can't cope. But maybe it's just help for your feelings?
Exactly. And you don't need to wait until you're at your limit. Honestly, I started therapy because I wanted to stop carrying worry around like a heavy backpack.
I like how you say that. Did it take you long to find the right person?
The first one, nice, but felt like talking to a wall. The second, too judgmental. But my third therapist, she laughs at my weird jokes, helps me see old problems in a new way, and sometimes reminds me, you're doing better than you think.
That sounds comforting. I guess I'm afraid I'll just cry the whole time.
That's okay too. Crying means you're letting go of something. Sometimes I leave therapy feeling lighter, as if I finally set down the backpack. One time, I spent the whole session talking about my failed pizza diet. She never laughed at me, only with me.
I like that. Maybe there should be a therapy for roommates. Today's topic, why do socks keep disappearing in the laundry?
Or the great dishwashing standoff. Whose turn is it really?
I'm thankful for our friendship therapy. Honestly, these talks help so much.
Me too. Therapy is amazing, but also just sharing without fear of being judged makes life lighter. And hey, if you ever want, I can help you find someone good or just stay with you for support.
I'll think about it, promise. I'm grateful you understand me, even on my messiest days.
That's what best friends/roommates are for. No mask, no perfect answers, just real talk, tea, and sometimes ugly cry laughter.
Sometimes I'm grateful for all of it. The jokes, the spa nights, and especially your support when my brain is messy.
Right back at you. Let's promise, when things get heavy, we talk or walk, and remember we're not alone. Deal?
Deal. And if all else fails, there's always slipper dancing and cucumber masks.
The best kind of therapy. Friendship, gratitude, and a little bit of ridiculous fun.